Hi, I'm Kristen of Naturally Darling, and today I'm going to go over with you a very easy, everyday, natural gluten-free makeup look. Now I've already prepped my skin, giving it a nice even complexion using the Dr. Hauschka Translucent Bronze Concentrate mixed with the Organic Healing Balm by 100% Pure. I've just put a little bit of each of those into my palm, rubbed them together and pressed them into my skin, which has created a nice even tone. Now I'm going to take my Jane Iredale Active Light Under Eye Concealer and just apply that to the dark circles underneath my eyes and just press that in using my ring fingers. Just gently press. You don't want to pull right there because that can cause wrinkles. So just press that in, and notice I'm not covering the whole eye area. The reason for that is that any product that I put under here that's in the form of a liquid like a concealer can cause makeup later on to run. So what I'm going to put there in the entire area is a little bit of Jane Iredale's Amazing Matte Loose Powder. I have a fluffy eyeshadow brush here, and I'm just going to push this product in underneath the eyes, this time going into the entire eye area. Just push that in there very gently. This is going to catch any fallout when we do the rest of our eye makeup, and it's also going to keep the product where we want it, keep it away from where we don't want it, which is up here into the brow bone and into the crease. We don't want our eyeshadow to move throughout the day, and because the lids can get oily, we don't want eye makeup going into the crease. That's where the makeup can create a line throughout the day. We're trying to avoid that. Now we want to do a little bit of eyeshadow. I've got a shorter eyeshadow brush and my Jane Iredale Moon Glow palette. This also comes in Sunbeam, so it gives a couple of options based on your skin tone. Now for me, with my skin coloring, I'm going to use the darkest color here as my eyeshadow, but feel free to use whatever works with your skin tone. I'm just going to take a little bit of that product and press it right along the lash line there onto the lid. Just right above the lash line, below the crease. And to reinforce that, I'm going to grab my clean ring finger, get a little bit more product, and press that in as well. This is just going to give me a little bit deeper concentration of color. Now I'm going to wipe away any of that excess and wipe away down here because I've already caught any eyeshadow. My next step is a liquid liner, so that's really only going to go where we put it. I have the Dr. Hauschka liquid liner and a flat eyeliner brush because this brush is a little bit tricky to work with. So I just take a little bit of product onto this brush, just a little, wipe off the excess on the stem of the brush, and just press it into my lash line. Now I'm not going under the lashes, I'm actually going right into the lashes. I'm not going on the inner rim yet, I'm not going below the lash line. I'm just pressing right into the lash line. Now this is a very light, very non-intrusive line, and the reason is we want to create a barrier for our eye pencil, which is going to give us a little bit of a more concentrated color without being too heavy. So now I'm going to just gently pull down and apply some of that Dr. Hauschka Kajal liner onto the inner rim of my lashes. I'm applying it just right above the lashes there. And notice that I do actually have kind of a dulled pencil here because we don't want to be poking ourselves in the eye. So now I've already got a gorgeous eye base happening here. Now I'm going to do my powder and then add my mascara. I've got my Jane Iredale Amazing Base and a very long bristled powder brush. It's a little misshapen from my bag, but I'm going to take the lid of that product and just press some of the product into there, swirl it around, and get a nice coverage over the entire face and down the chin into the neck. We want to blend the color so that this all looks very natural. Now the long bristled brush means that I can control the amount of coverage that I get. If I have a shorter bristled brush, then I'm getting a heavier coverage. The longer the bristles, the less the coverage, and that way the coverage is buildable. So if I have a nighttime event or something where I'm going to be in photographs, I know that I'm going to want to keep adding a little bit more powder. Next, we're going to add our mascara. Got my Dr. Hauschka mascara, which I've just bent the brush slightly to make it a little bit more ergonomic. I'm just going to apply that quickly to the upper and lower lashes. Don't worry about any mistakes, those can easily be cleaned up. And good to keep a Q-tip handy during this application and just twirl off any mistakes there. Now I'm going to just brush my brows into place. And now we're going to add a little bit of face color. We're going to once again grab your moonbeam or sunbeam, and I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with this. I've got a shorter powder brush that's a little bit pointed to control where I put the color. I'm going to get some of the darkest color because this is what will work with my skin tone. If your skin's very light, you'll want to use one of the lighter colors. And just sweep this underneath the cheekbone. We're kind of contouring the face here. So just sweep that and then brush it down the chin. We also want to do this underneath the jawline to create a little bit of depth. This will help in pictures, help avoid some double chins. And now I'm going to add a little bit of color to my T-zone and cheeks. I'm going to get my more bronzy color there and two lighter colors, mix all those together and just apply that to my cheekbones for a gorgeous glow with a light touch of color, not too powerful. We don't want dull cheeks here. And apply that down the T-zone there. So we've got some gorgeous glowing color. We're just going to finish that off with some very shiny, 100% pure, natural lip gloss. It's very moisturizing, which my lips can use right now. I like to apply a lot of this because it adds an amazing shine. And then what I'll do is I will just take a little bit more of that Jane Iredale Amazing Matte and line around my lips to keep that gloss in place. So there you have it. Very easy, everyday, natural, and completely gluten-free makeup look. If you have any questions about the products I used here today, please feel free to email me or visit my website at naturallydarling.com, which is www.naturallydarling.com. Thank you.